Let's find some parallel lines. In the first one, we want to find the equation of a line that is parallel to y equals 3x plus 6 and passes through the ordered pair -2, 7. Now parallel lines have the same slope, so let's figure out the slope of the line. We have y equals 3x plus 6. Now right away, it's in slope-intercept form. Y equals mx plus b. So we know that the slope of this line is 3. Now to create a new line with a slope of 3 that goes through this ordered pair, it's super easy. Now there's two ways to do it. I'm going to show you what I think is the easiest way, and then there's another way using the point slope formula. First of all, I like to use y equals mx plus b. Now we know our m, that's 3. We know an x, that's the -2. We don't know the b, but guess what? We do know the y, that's 7. And now all I have to do is solve for b. 7 equals -6 plus b. I'm going to add 6 to both sides, and b turns out to be 13. Well, to rewrite the equation, it's super easy. Y equals 3x plus 13. And we did it. Now the other way is using this formula. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Let's fill in what we know. The first y stays there, but y1, that's 7, equals, our slope is 3. The first x stays there, minus, and our x is -2. Now we just have to simplify. Y minus 7 equals, I'm going to use, well, first of all, we know this is x plus 2. And then I'm going to use the distributive property. 3x, and then 3 times 2 is 6. I'm going to add 7 to both sides. And we have y equals 3x plus 13. So it's exactly the same. And all you have to do is decide which one you like, or maybe your instructor wants you to do a certain way. Let's go down a little bit. You get to try this one by yourself. Pause the video, complete it, and then press play to check. All right, let's see how you did. Find the equation of a line that is parallel to y equals 1/5 x minus 2 and passes through the ordered pair 5, -3. Well, we know that parallel lines have the same slope. So let's figure out what the slope of this first line is. So let's write it. Y equals 1/5 x minus 2. Well, it's in slope-intercept form right away. So I'm just going to write y equals mx plus b right underneath it. And we can see right here, our slope is 1/5. Cool. Now we need to figure out the line that has a slope of 1/5 that passes through 5, -3. I'm going to show you both ways. We have y equals mx plus b. Well, we know our slope, that's 1/5. We know our x, and that's 5. I'm taking it from the ordered pair, plus b equals, and our y is -3. Now let's simplify. We have -3 equals 1/5 times 5 is 1 plus b. I'm going to subtract 1 from both sides. So b is -4. Cool. But we're not quite done yet. We have to rewrite it. Y equals 1/5 x minus 4. And that is our equation. Cool. Let's use the other formula too, just in case you decided to do it like that. We'll have y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. The first y stays there, minus, now our y value in the ordered pair is -3, equals, our slope is 1/5 times, the x stays there, minus our x value, which is 5. Two negatives make a positive, so we have y plus 3 equals, now I'm going to distribute, 1/5 times x is 1/5 x, 1/5 times -5 is -1. Now I have to get y by itself. I'm going to subtract 3 from both sides. Y equals 1/5 x minus 4. Let's move our way up again. Let's look at this one. The equation of a line that is parallel to 2y minus x equals 4 and passes through the ordered pair 4, 7. Let's write the equation of the line first. 2y minus x equals 4. Well, it's not in slope-intercept form yet, is it? But we can make it. I'm going to add x to both sides. We'll have 2y equals x plus 4. Now I need to get y by itself. I'm going to divide each piece by 2. We'll have y equals 1/2 x plus 2. All right. Now, what is the slope of that line? Y equals mx plus b, and our slope is 1/2. Now we need to find the line that has a slope of 1/2 that goes through the ordered pair 4, 7. Let's do it the easy way first. Y equals mx plus b. We know our y, that happens to be a 7. I'm getting it from the ordered pair. Our slope is 1/2. Our x value is 4 plus b. We don't know b. We'll have 7 equals, now 1/2 times 4 is 2 plus b. I'm going to subtract 2 from both sides, so 5 equals b. But we're not done yet because we have to write the equation, right? Y equals, now our slope is 1/2 x, and our y-intercept is 5. Cool. Well, that's the equation. Let's say we're going to use the other formula. We'll have y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. The first y stays there, minus our y value in the ordered pair is 7, equals, our slope is 1/2 because parallel lines have the same slope, times x stays the same, minus our x value, which is 4. Okay, let's do some simplifying. Y minus 7 equals, now I'm going to use the distributive property. 1/2 times x is 1/2 x. 1/2 times -4 is -2. I need to get y by itself because I want y equals mx plus b. That means I'm going to add 7 to both sides. And what do I have? Y equals 1/2 x plus 5. Cool. Okay. You get to try this one by yourself. You're going to pause the video, work the problem, and then press play for us to work it together. Find the equation of a line that is parallel to -5x plus y equals 4 and passes through the ordered pair 3, -1. Well, the first thing we need to figure out is, well, what's the slope of that first line? Let me write it. -5x plus y equals 4. Now, it's not in slope-intercept form yet, so let's make it. Plus 5x, because I want to get y by itself. Okay. So we'll have y equals 5x plus 4. And now it's in slope-intercept form. You're probably wondering, well, why did I do that again? Because when I write y equals mx plus b, right underneath it, guess what? We know the slope of the line right away. M equals 5. Now we need to find a parallel line that passes through 3, -1. Let's start out with what I think is the easiest one. Y equals mx plus b. And why do I think it's easy? Because I don't have to memorize the second formula. Anyway, let's put in what we know. The y value is -1. Our slope is 5. We just figured it out. Our x value is 3 plus b. Let's do some simplifying. -1 equals 15 plus b. I'm going to subtract 15 from both sides because I want b. And we end up with -16. But we're not quite done because we have to write the equation. Y equals, now our slope is 5x, and our y-intercept is -16. Let's use the other equation. I'm going to put it right down here. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Now you don't have to do both of these, you just one or the other. And some teachers or instructors will require you to do the second one, so it's good that we work it through. The first y stays the same, minus my y value from the ordered pair is -1. My slope is 5. Then the x stays there, minus my x value, which is 3. A negative is a positive. That gives us y plus 1 equals, now I'm going to use the distributive property. 5 times x is 5x. 5 times -3 is -15. Now I want to get y by itself. I'm going to subtract 1 from both sides. And we end up with y equals 5x minus 16. Whew, that wasn't too bad, was it? Good job.